We continue Babu Fadl al-Siwak wa Khisal al-Fitra, the section on the virtue of siwak, and the Khisal al-Fitra are essentially the teachings of the Fitra. The Fitra in this respect is like natural hygiene that the Prophet ﷺ taught us, that Allah Azza wa Jal loves to see from us. Natural hygiene that Allah loves to see from us is a decent explanation of what the Fitra is, but the examples of what goes under the category of Khisal al-Fitra is really the best way to identify it. So we'll get through some of that inshallah. Hudhayfa radiallahu anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam كان إذا قام من النوم يشوص فاه بالسواك. When he sallallahu alayhi wasallam would rise from sleep, he would brush his mouth. Notice it says mouth here, and I mentioned a bit of this yesterday. He brushes his mouth with the siwak. So the first thing he would do when he would wake up, alayhi salatu wassalam, obviously he would, make the dua, but then he would grab the siwak and brush it. Or perhaps he would brush it even before making the dua itself. And that is why Imam Malik rahimahullah, for example, would not mention the ahadith of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam because they were sacred, without first brushing his mouth with the siwak and putting his best scent on, and otherwise out of regard for that. And so the same way you brush your mouth before you utter the words of salah, out of regard for the salah, perhaps he did it even before the dua sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. So he would brush his mouth with the siwak. So far, how many usages of the siwak do we have? Yesterday's hadith was what? Okay, you're off the hook. Every prayer, so that's 5. And then when you wake up from sleep, depending on how many times you sleep, right? Napping is a thing. Siesta. Huh?
That could be one, right?
That could be one. One sleep.
When you wake up, you normally pray.
No. You mean like one time for the wake up and the prayer?
Yeah.
No, we got a lot more in the middle. We got it at wudu, and then before the prayer, and there's many opportunities to use the siwak, inshallah. So I'm going to count them, but not all tonight, inshallah. So far we have 5 for the salah, and then for each time you wake up. And Aisha radiallahu anha, she narrates, كنا نعد لرسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سواكه وطهوره فيبعثه الله ما شاء أن يبعثه من الليل فيتسوك ويتوضأ ويصلي. We used to prepare for the Messenger of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم his siwak and his wudu water, and whenever Allah Azza wa Jal would awaken him at night, he would use the siwak and perform wudu, and then he would pray. And Anas radiallahu anhu, this is Sahih Muslim, Anas radiallahu anhu said that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, أكثرت عليكم في السواك. This is in Sahih al-Bukhari, that he said, I have mentioned so much to you the siwak, meaning you should understand by now that this is very valuable. And of its values will come in the later ahadith, inshallah. You should not underestimate the value of the siwak, brushing the teeth and the mouth with the siwak. Any questions? So we'll keep it brief, inshallah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik, shadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu.